Hey guys, to all my fellow gig workers out there, here's a question that I've been pondering for a while. Is there a difference between doing restaurant pickups and shopping orders? And if there are, what are they? So why don't you guys join me and let's talk about this some more.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
So I've been doing gig work for over 2 years now. The first app I ever used was UberEATS. After that, I added DoorDash. But if you've been following my channel, you probably would have already known that. But so initially, when I first started out in this line of work, I was doing restaurant pickups. And, I was learning how things went in reference to what it took, when you're with the different types of restaurants, where they're located, the best time management, that you can do between once you get your order, pick up and deliver. So I jump right back on and do another one. So that kind of leads to that question. If there is a difference between doing restaurant pickups and shopping orders. And for the restaurant pickups, as the apps, they keep updating them, and some of the apps like DoorDash and Favor, they are not prepaid. So when I was asking that question, that's for prepaid, where you just go to the restaurant and pick it up, and then you've got the place and pay, where you have to place the order, pay for it, and then you get to pick it up. And it is the same thing with the shopping orders. It's not just the ones where you get the order, you go to the store, you shop for the items, check out. It's also for curbside. But I've always tried to think about, in reference to money-wise, time-wise, how much of a difference is it between the two types? And if you really can be making more if you're concentrating on nothing but shopping orders. And then I guess really at the bottom of that also is just trying to find out which app will pay the best when it comes to either or. So some of the clips you're about to see are just, from restaurant pickups as well as shopping, from using DoorDash, UberEATS, Favor, Instacart, and even Spark. Some of the apps like UberEATS, DoorDash, and Favor, it involves both restaurant pickups and shopping, while the other two, Instacart and Spark, they are strictly shopping or curbside pickups. So let's see really for time-wise and money-wise what the differences are when you're looking at which to do more of. Still a pretty windy day, but this is my favorite run. So for this order, it was on Favor, and the customer had only ordered one item, which was like a turkey sandwich called the Rachel. As soon as I get there, they informed me that they didn't have the turkey to make the sandwich. So I did reach out to the customer via message, and I ended up calling them twice. I did leave a voicemail. Never heard back from the customer. So I asked the associate, and they said that in a situation like this, if they cannot fulfill it, the order would be canceled.
Okay, it's no problem.
So I did reach out to support, and the order was canceled. What sucked was that I didn't receive any type of inconvenience pay. All right, on a dash here at the kebab shop.
Let's do this.
Hi.
Whether it be big or small.
Yes.
But when we turn these
Okay.
apps on, I'm always on call. Let's do this. Day or night, rain or shine.
Hi, thank you.
Your service. Much love and thanks to the customers who know how to tip us. Let's do this.
Another Dash restaurant pickup. 2 customers, and at least they're both here at this restaurant. Yeah, they no longer put the orders up here. Now you have to verbally let them know who you're picking up for. Hi, I've got 2 actually pickups. DoorDash for Braden and Kristen.
Braden and Kristen.
Yes, ma'am.
Day or night, rain or shine, we are at your service. Much love and thanks to the customers who know how to tip us. Let's do this, do this, do this. Day or night, rain or shine, we are at your service. Much love and thanks to the customers who know how to tip us. Let's do this, let's do this, do this, do this, do this. Let's do this, do this, do this, do this.
So in reference to time-wise, when you're doing restaurant pickups, especially if you're a seasoned gig driver, you're going to have those times when you get there and the food's not ready. You get there and there's an issue with the order. So what should have been a simple couple of minutes, walk in, pick up the order, walk out, and get started on your delivery, turns into a 10, 15, 30-minute or more time fiasco. And we all know that a lot of these food deliveries, no matter what app you're on, they don't always pay the best. Because many of the gig drivers, we tend to rely on the customer's tip to really make up for the difference for the app not paying that much for their base pay. Alrighty, I got a DoorDash order here at Michael's. 1 customer, 11 items, less than 3 miles for $13. And I was quick to jump to accept that offer, but the hubby reminded me and made a very good point about shopping at Michael's. I mean, it was 7 items, and the upside is that yes, they're now including the aisle numbers, which is great. But as we know, with even shopping at Walmart or any of the other stores on other apps, sometimes that information is not correct. And it took a minute. They were wanting it several different pens, but yes, that is the downside about accepting orders at Michael's to shop for. Because with the crafts, they're, like I said, on one hand, which is a good thing, is that they're adding the aisle numbers. But on the other side of that, even with low items, it still takes longer than it should to shop at Michael's. What do you guys think about that?
Let's do this. Will we go for a shop, whether it be big or small? Yeah. But when we turn these apps on, we are always on call. Let's do this. Day or night, rain or shine, we are at your service. Much love and thanks to the customers who know how to tip us. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Do this.
pickup and doing shopping orders it can kind of be the same. And it's the same thing whether it's a place. Well, I'm sorry, I'll take that back. It's not the same thing when it comes to a place and pay restaurant pickup or a curbside shopping order, because those things you can also face with the time issue. Because the place and pay, most restaurants, when I get those, or should I say when I accept those type of orders, I try to call ahead of time, and so that way when I get there, then it just becomes like a regular, prepaid restaurant order pickup. But then there are those out there where they're like, no, sorry, we don't do orders over the phone. You have to come and place the order in person. So that definitely adds to the time. And now for curbside pickups for groceries, that's the same thing. Sometimes the store, from Walmart, H-E-B, whatever store you may be doing a pickup at, sometimes they are on their game and you're not even there 5 minutes and they're rolling out with your order. And then times you're sitting there 20, 30, 45 minutes because they're backed up, they're shorthanded. So yeah, I think no matter what it is, at least time-wise, they're very similar to the benefits of doing one over the other, as well as the downsides. Now what about money? I know between the hubby and I, we do like to focus on one app over the others, because in the time that we've been doing this for a year and a half now, it's been well tested that we can make pretty decent money using that app. But so money-wise, it's hard to compare the other apps when it comes to from that point of view. But if using UberEATS, DoorDash, and Instacart and doing the shopping orders, money-wise, I do see that the base pay does go up whenever I've accepted a shopping order on any of those apps compared to doing a restaurant pickup. So I think when it comes to that aspect, I have to say shopping orders kind of wins out on that. But that also depends, jumping back on the time thing, on how many items. Because that definitely can add to the, if it's going to be worth it or not. What do you guys think? And something else that I was thinking about when it comes to the delivery portion of either of those things, whether it's restaurant food or groceries, is that I think doing restaurant deliveries kind of, it's not even. I kind of lean more towards restaurant delivery compared to doing groceries, because yeah, you might be lucky enough to, a single bag delivery, but then many times you're dealing with 5, 15, 30 bags, full of groceries to walk to the person's door. So not only are you having to take the time to load it into your car, then unload it and walk it to the customer's door. I think, and again, yeah, sometimes you have to really consider the money, to see if it's going to be worth it. But at least for time-wise, when it comes to deliveries, and that's even whether you're meeting the customer or not. I think it's a lot quicker to take a single restaurant bag, even if they ordered bulk and you're carrying 3 bags of restaurant food to the door. I think it's still a little easier than carrying 10 or more bags of groceries. So again, I ask, what do you guys think? out there no matter what you're doing. Gig work, W-2, or just your normal running around. Stay safe.